Question number 11, Andrew Bailey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. How will New Zealand mark Anzac Day 2017?
The Honourable Maggie Barry.
Mr. Speaker, Anzac Day is a time when we reflect on the sacrifice and commitment of our servicemen and women. The emphasis of our ongoing First World War centennial commemorations has now moved from Gallipoli to the Western Front battles of 1917. Here in Wellington, Pukeahu National War Memorial Park will host a dawn service and national commemoration. Special services will be held at the Ataturk Memorial in Wellington, and the last post service will complete the day here in the capital at 5:30. Hundreds of commemorations will be held across New Zealand, from our biggest cities to our smallest communities, as well as New Zealand being represented overseas in France, Turkey and Belgium.
Supplementary, Mr. Speaker.
A supplementary question, Andrew Bailey.
What other events are planned to mark the 100th centenary of 1917?
Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Maggie Barry.
1917 saw some of the darkest days in our national history as New Zealand forces faced the unimaginable horror of the Western Front battles of Messines and Passchendaele. National commemorations will be held for both anniversaries, as well as for the Battle of Beersheba during the Palestine campaign. Communities around the country are holding many different exhibitions, events and other opportunities throughout this year. Among them is The Belgians Have Not Forgotten. It is an exhibition created by the Memorial Museum Passchendaele, which opens in Hamilton today and will visit Wellington, Christchurch and Dunedin later in the year.
Question number 12, Richard Tabutai.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.